What's up everyone, my name is Harshil Mavani and in this video we take on one of the two most confusing concepts in Java. That's right, it's overloading. We take on the second sibling in future videos. As always, all of this in less than 5 minutes. Well, conditions apply. So let's get started. To begin with, we try and define overloading in Java. So this feature in general sense allows us to create several methods with the same name but which differ from each other in the type of input and output of the function. Let's try to visualize it. So we have a class, let's say class myProgram. Now this class has many functions and of course one function which it will definitely have will be the main function. Suppose it has a function called sum function. This function takes in no parameters and of course we'll just give it the return type which is public void sum function. Similarly, what if I have the same function name public void sum function with a parameter? This is function overloading. Let's put it on code. So let me open my notepad. So I have a program typed out over here. This is the main function. I'm going to call sum function. The sum function will have two versions, one with no parameters and one with an integer parameter. So when I call the first one, I'll get this as the output, and when I call the second one, I'll get this as the output. So let's have a look. Let me try compiling it. Java C space overloading dot Java space overloading, and then call function with no parameters and call function with integer parameter, as you can see. So this is overloading in a very general sense. Now to give it a more concrete definition, let's try and observe what are the types of overloading that are possible. So your overloading can be of two types. In the first case, you change the number of parameters that are passed. In the second case, you change the type of parameters that are passed. So in our example, we have demonstrated the use wherein we change the number of parameters. Here we have 0 parameters passed and here we have 1 parameter passed. If you want to add one more implementation, let's go ahead and do that. It will look something like this. I'll just copy paste this, and here I will pass a float parameter, and let's just change the implementation as well. Call function with float parameter. So this is how it looks like. So we have the first overloading where we change the number of parameters. That's, let's say, these two. We have a second type of overloading wherein we change the type of parameter. So here it's int and here it is float. Now what if we have a case where this particular function, this particular overloaded function with the int parameter is not present at all? Let's just comment this out. So I have no overloaded version of some function which accepts an integer parameter, and that's what I'm trying over here. I'm going to pass an integer parameter. I have either no parameters passed or I have a float parameter passed. In this case, what do you think will happen? Which function will be executed? Let's just get this out of the picture. So we have only one possibility, only one output line. Which one should it be? Should it be this one or should it be the float one? Let's find out. We'll just compile our program again. Java C space overloading or Java and Java space overloading. Oh, I haven't saved it, I'm so sorry. And runs and see, we have called the function with the float parameter. So in this case, this one got called. So this is the concept of type promotion.